Hey guys, welcome back to Knowledge with Bro. I hope you all are doing well and you have seen the last video. I'm Karthik Agrawal and I'm currently a student in Sri Venkateshwar College of Engineering. So before we start today's video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you would never miss out the latest things happening in this channel. So let's dive in today's topic. Today we're here to talk about elements of solid waste management. So before anything, let's understand what is solid waste. Solid waste is nothing but a material which is unusable and unwanted, and it's in solid form. Such kind of materials are called solid waste. Now let's understand what is solid waste management. Solid waste management is the systematic and organized way of collecting, transporting, processing, and recycling, disposing of solid waste materials in an environmental responsible and an effective manner. Its main goal is to reduce solid waste generation and its negative impact on environmental and human health. So let's understand the key elements of solid waste management. The main elements of solid waste management are generation, on-site handling and storage, collection, transfer and transport, processing and recover. A last stage is disposal. So let's understand each of the elements briefly. The first stage of solid waste management is generation. Waste generation refers to the creation of solid materials by residential, commercial, and industrial activities. This function involves understanding the sources, quantity, and composition of waste to develop appropriate solid waste management strategy. Knowledge of generation of solid waste is very important as the as it is used in planning, designing, and operating an effective solid waste management system. Generation of waste are of two aspects. One is quantity and another one is quality. Quality includes sources, types, and typical composition of solid waste along its properties, whereas quantity represents the generation weight and total quantity and volume of solid waste generated in a particular area. Understand the second element of solid waste management, that is on-site handling and storage. On-site handling and storage involves the proper containment and temporary storage of waste at the point of generation. It includes activities such as segregation, waste minimization, and the use of appropriate containers or bins. For instance, households may use separate bins for recyclable and non recyclable materials such as paper, plastic, dry cells, etc. On-site storage ensures the waste is properly managed until it is corrected. Now let's understand what is waste storage. Waste storage is the first phase of solid waste management system at the home level. It requires temporary storage or refuse and on the premises. The individual households or businessmen as responsible for the on-site storage of solid waste. For individual homes, industries, and other commercial centers, proper on-site storage of solid waste is the beginning of proper disposal because unkept solid waste or simple dumps are sources of nuisance, flies, smells, and other hazardous diseases. Now let's understand what is collection. The term collection includes not only the gathering or picking up solid waste from various sources but also the hauling of these wastes to the disposal sites or transfer stations and unloading them there. The collection is the process of gathering and transporting waste from various sources to the central location or transfer stations. Efficient collecting systems are designed based on factors such as population density, waste generation rates, and transportation logistics. Collection methods include door to door collections and community drop off points. Collection vehicles such as garbage trucks are used to transport waste to the next stage. Now let's understand the next element of solid waste management, that is transfer and transport. Transfer and transport involves the movement of waste from the collection points or transfer stations to treatment or disposal facilities. Waste stations act as intermediate hubs where waste is consolidated from smaller contained vehicles to large transport vehicles. Proper handling, containment, and transport equipments are essential to prevent spillage, littering, and odor nuisance during transfer and transport process. Now let's understand the next key element of solid waste management, that is processing and recovery. Resource recovery is a partial solid waste process. It can be expected to achieve waste reduction in further landfill volumes requirements. Resource recovery must recognize what must be what is worth for environmental benefits. Material and resource recovery focuses on extracting values from waste by recycling, composting, or recovering energy from it. These processes reduce the volume of waste sent to disposal facilities. The examples of material and resource recovery include recycling, composting. Recycling is a method where some useful waste is reused, such as paper, plastic, or glasses, where they are reused and remanufactured into new products. Whereas composting means the process of decomposing organic waste material such as food scrap and yard waste to product to produce nutrient enriched soil fertilizers. And the last stage of solid waste management system is disposal. When the waste cannot be recovered or recycled is safely it is safe then it is safely and responsibly decomposed. Some common disposal methods in India are landfilling and incineration. Landfilling is nothing but waste is placed in a specially engineered landfill where it undergoes controlled decomposition over time. Landfills are designed with liners and gas management infrastructure to minimize environmental impacts. Now let's understand what is incineration. Waste is burned at high temperature in waste to energy facilities, reducing its volume and generating electricity or heat energy. I hope you all got the basic